If, in walking the paths of the earth, step by step, you have the impression that there must be a better world up in the sky, since, from a distance, it seems so calm and serene, then you might be surprised to discover that even in that sky, there is disorder. When the speed traders fly at a bullet's pace and bring death to the smaller birds mid-air, yes, indeed, the world of the sky can be far more dangerous than your imagination. And these speed traders who can target their mark, even when in flight, are no one other than the falcon. The falcon is renowned in the entire animal kingdom for its incredible speed. The falcon is widely recognized for its various flying modes, and it is closely associated with humans, with its presence sending shivers down the spines of other birds of the sky. Thus, facts about this predatory bird, which gains renown by executing aerial stunts, can be quite fascinating. That's why, in this documentary, we're going to tell you everything about the falcon. Facts that will make you know this bird up close and answer a multitude of questions, such as, what kind of bird is the falcon? What secrets are behind its super speed? Where does it live? What does it eat? How is its family life? How is it different from eagles and hawks? And what is its connection to human beings? There's much more to learn about the falcon. The falcon is a large carnivorous bird, or bird of prey, also referred to as a raptor, as are hawks and eagles, because it hunts other animals and swoops down on its prey. With its pointed beak and sharp talons, this great bird can be recognized by its pointed wings and long tail. Falcons are so well known for their flying skills and hunting techniques that they're sometimes referred to as the masters of the skies. They're also one of the most successful predators in the natural world. With their sharp eyesight, strong, streamlined bodies, and long, pointed wings, soaring through the skies is effortless for this bird of prey. The wings give them amazing flying ability, enable them to make a sharp turn in a split second, and allow them to dive at the highest speeds. This makes the falcon the fastest bird or even animal on Earth compared to any other. This powerful and agile flyer is the national bird of Mongolia, the UAE, Qatar, and Iceland. Falcons evolved during the Eocene period, 50 to 35 million years ago. As a representation of speed, strength, and royalty, falcons were considered in ancient times to be messengers between the human and spiritual worlds. They exist on every continent except Antarctica and inhabit forests, deserts, grasslands, tundras, and even cities. They belong to the family Falconidae and the genus Falco. The falcon is not one species, but instead a collection of 40 species, with unique features distinguishing each one from the others. Falcons, forest falcons, caracaras, kestrels, and hobby falcons all belong to this falcon family. Falcons are slender-bodied, point-winged birds with notched bills. Forest falcons are short-winged, long-tailed birds with a very good sense of hearing. Caracaras, which have long necks and legs, are conspicuous scavengers. Kestrels are hoverers and divers, and hobby falcons are small, long, narrow-winged falcons. So, the falcon family is large with numerous members. Falcons are known to have streamlined bodies, enabling them to achieve amazing speeds when they hunt. A falcon is usually gray, red, brown, and black, and has lighter hues and black or brown spots on its underside. Female falcons are up to 40% larger than the male, and they vary in size by species, measure 20 centimeters to 65 centimeters in length. They also differ in weight, from 54 grams to 1.7 kilograms. Most of the falcons have wingspans of 2 to 4 feet. Their spiked wings deliver fast flights and dives, with a falcon diving at 200 miles per hour. The falcon's feathers reduce noise and resistance while flying, and also insulate the bird, keeping it warm and dry in different weather conditions. Its hooked, sharp beak tears the flesh of the prey and is even strong enough to break its neck. The tomial tooth is one of the distinctive features of the falcon's beak, making the bite more powerful and sharper and turning the beak into a deadly weapon. The target of this weapon is the spinal cord of the prey, which instantly kills it without any resistance. That is, the prey dies in a split second. Like its beak, the falcon's strong legs also have 4 toes, 3 at the front and 1 at the back, with sharp, hooked talons that grasp prey tightly in their vise. Its eyesight is far superior to humans, about 8 times superior, which allows it to spot prey from a distance and target it with ease when flying. Like all birds of prey, a falcon's eyes are positioned at the front of the head. It also possesses 3 eyelids, the upper and lower ones being white, and the third, a nictitating membrane to shield and moisten the eyes. Falcons lack external ear structures as humans have. Their ear openings are hidden under feathers on either side of the head. Their hearing is good, but not as strong as their eyesight. Their nostrils are also adapted, and they possess a unique nasal structure that allows them to breathe when they make high-speed dives. Their sense of smell is undeveloped, however, as they hunt based primarily on sight. Their sense of taste is also undeveloped, lacking the variety of taste buds that human beings have. They do have a sense of touch, however, skillfully grasping tree branches or prey with their talons. They also preen their feathers with their beak and rub it against objects to keep its shape. And there you have it. The falcon's unique body makes it a sneaky, effective, and very speedy predator. It's usually likened to other birds of prey, like eagles and hawks, to see how similar or how different they are. Falcons and hawks are closely related, both of them having streamlined bodies, pointed wings, and high speeds. They are much alike. Still, there are a few differences. Falcons have longer wings, while hawks have comparatively shorter wings. Hawks are larger than falcons. Though hawks are fast, they are not as fast as the falcon. Hawks do not have the tomial tooth, which is present in falcons. Similarly, the relation between eagles and falcons needs to be understood. They are both strong predatory birds with hooked, sharp beaks and talons, but they are very distinct. Eagles are bigger and stronger than falcons. Eagles have wide, rounded wings, while falcons have long, pointed wings. Eagles have exceptional eyesight, while falcons are known as the fastest flying creatures. Falcons also have a tomial tooth, which eagles do not. Eagles also tend to be more aggressive and can even attack falcons. Other than eagles and hawks, if there is any bird that is most closely associated with the falcon, it is the parrot. In fact, DNA studies confirm that falcons and parrots are each other's closest living relatives. Falcons and parrots, as different as they may seem, are actually long-lost cousins that have had a shared evolutionary history and common ancestral species millions of years ago. It is this ancient, deep connection that binds them, though they are unaware. Now, what is the human-falcon interaction like? To discover that, we first need to learn about falconry. Falconry is a controversial sport based on an old hunting tradition. Falcons are taught to prey on specific quarry in this sport, and their diet is controlled by trainers. Several types of falcons, including the peregrine falcon, gyrfalcon, and falcon, have been used in falconry, with each type possessing a different hunting style. The peregrine falcon is prized for its speed and agility, while the gyrfalcon is sought after due to its strength and size. Falconry is still practiced in most parts of the world today, though it is not as popular as it once was. Falcons, which were previously used for hunting and sport, are now being utilized more for research and conservation. Falconry was recognized by UNESCO as cultural heritage, and humans and falcons have shared a unique, evolving relationship through falconry and conservation. In the context of falconry, what about the diet? that fuels the hunting ability of such birds. A falcon's diet is dependent on its species, location, and habitat, but consists primarily of birds and small mammals. Pigeons, doves, small songbirds, and small mammals like mice, voles, and rabbits are common prey. These carnivorous, opportunistic feeders are adaptable in terms of diet based on availability, something that keeps them from going hungry and allows them to catch whatever is present. Some species of falcons even store food in crevices for later use. Falcons are diurnal, and most species hunt during the daytime to avail maximum daylight for effective predation. Their stunning variety of hunting techniques, like hovering and stooping, testifies to their confidence in their strength and ability. They typically hunt alone, and in a stoop, they tuck their wings close to their body and dive towards the earth at 200 miles per hour. This speed paralyzes their prey, not giving it any chance to escape before being killed by the falcon. This stooping technique is their most famous hunting method. Another unique technique is hovering, a remarkable talent for remaining stationary in the air and surveying the ground below it for prey. Once it has a target within its sights, it swoops down rapidly to attack. Other than these, falcons utilize other gimmicks as well, like pursuit, chasing the prey in mid-air until it is close enough to be struck, or ambushing, where they wait in hiding and let the prey come within range before striking. Ambushing is generally kept for small mammals like voles and mice. For a falcon, maybe the means do not count that much, as long as the end, acquiring food, is achieved. These hunters are so focused when they're stalking that they don't utter a sound. But are they ever quiet? Not on your life. Under different circumstances, falcons create all kinds of noise to express emotions or needs. A chopping noise in courtship, a caw for food, or alarm calls for intruders in their territory. They're quite vocal, with the one exception being while hunting, when they're silent in order to focus on the kill. Some of the popular species of falcons are the gyrfalcon, peregrine falcon, American kestrel, Merlin falcon, and pygmy falcon. The gyrfalcon is the largest falcon in the world. This strong, stocky predator reaches a length of up to 65 centimeters, a weight of up to 1.7 kilograms, and a wingspan of up to 4 feet. Though some gyrfalcons are white, others are dark gray or brown. They inhabit the North American, European, and Asian Arctic tundras and prefer open tundra areas where they can hunt undisturbed. They prey on birds, mammals, and fish. They are kept warm by their dense feathers and fast metabolism in cold climates with ease. Next, the peregrine falcon, which is the fastest of the falcons, has an upper body of slate blue to black and a white belly with gray or black bars. It measures 34 to 58 centimeters in body length, weighs up to 1.5 kilograms, and has a wingspan of up to 3 to 5 feet. This fastest falcon reaches speeds of 240 miles per hour, 386 kilometers per hour during a dive, 3 or 4 times as fast as the fastest land animal, the cheetah. The peregrine's diving speed has shaped aerospace engineering developments, where high-speed aircraft designs have been created for more efficient flight. It also has a pointed beak that allows it to capture prey during flight. It preys on sunhill cranes, hummingbirds, shorebirds, ducks, grebes, pigeons, and songbirds. It sometimes steals prey, like fish and rodents, from other raptors. Not just the quickest, but most typical falcon. It's everywhere on the planet, except in the polar areas, tropical forests, and high mountains. And there is the American kestrel, or sparrowhawk, as it is named in the United States. It is reddish-brown or slate-gray above and yellowish or white below, with bold facial markings. Male and female kestrels differ considerably. Feeding on bigger insects, birds, and small mammals, this is North America's smallest falcon, reaching up to 31 centimeters in length and a wingspan of 2 feet. The Merlin falcon, which is a good hunter and a speedy flyer, inhabits the northern hemisphere and travels south in winter. The brown female and slate blue or dark gray male merlins grow up to 33 centimeters long with a wingspan of 2.4 feet and prey on pigeons, small ducks, and songbirds. Finally, the pygmy falcon, or African pygmy falcon, is considered the smallest falcon and one of the smallest raptors in the world. It is found in eastern and southern Africa, grows to about 20 centimeters in length, weighs 54 to 76 grams, and has a wingspan of up to 37 centimeters. It feeds on insects, small birds, rodents, and reptiles. It has a gray back, white underside and face, making it appear adorable. So you've seen the diversity of falcon species, from the largest to the fastest to the smallest. Now, let's explore their family life. Most falcon species are monogamous, meaning they have only one mating partner. If a partner dies, they may choose a new one. Their courtship is unusual, with the male falcon performing high-speed aerial acrobatics around the female, accompanied by constant chap-tak mating calls in an attempt to win her favors. There's even a gift-giving ritual where the male catches prey and presents it to the female to curry her favor. If she's receptive, the transfer is made in mid-air, a sign that he's been successful in his pursuit and has secured a life partner. Next is the search for a nesting site. The male looks around, but the final choice is made by the female. Their nests are not elaborate, no more than a shallow scrape on the ground or on a cliff edge. Nowadays, city falcons have started nesting on buildings. They also do not mind appropriating nests built by crows or other raptors. Falcons mark their territory close to nesting sites in the breeding season. They are territorial birds and actively defend their family and territory against animals or even humans who venture into their territory. The females are especially aggressive falcons, so it is best to keep away from them. Falcons breed only once a year during late March to May. After mating, the female lays between 2 and 4 pinkish-brown eggs, measuring about 2 inches in length 2 weeks later. It takes about a month to incubate. Babies of peregrines or hatchlings weigh 30 to 40 grams and are covered in gray or white downy feathers. Both parents look after the chicks, though the mother stays close to protect them while the father hunts. When the chicks become bigger, both parents hunt. This is a stressful time for peregrine falcon parents as their babies grow rapidly and need more food. In 6 days, they double their weight, and in 3 weeks, they're 10 times their birth size. Between 21 and 35 days, feathers develop, replacing the fluffy one. Between 4 and 8 weeks, again depending on the species, they start to fly. To master the art of ruling the skies, they accompany their parents, practicing while the parents instruct them how to hunt mid-air, catching prey and guarding it against rivals or siblings. This mantling behavior, spreading their wings over the prey, holds it in place so that no one else claims it. Within about 2 months, they are on their own, leaving the nest to face new challenges, hunt, mate, and raise families. Falcons may live up to 13 years. During all of this, most falcon species migrate, traveling thousands of miles to get to suitable breeding grounds or wintering locations. This makes them among the great travelers of the bird world. The Amur falcon is renowned for its world's longest traveling raptor, voyage of some 22,000 kilometers from Russian and Chinese breeding grounds to spend winter in southern Africa. To maintain energy, they pause their journey at stopping points called roosting points en route. In Nagaland in India, the falcons can be observed resting in huge flocks at such stopovers, and these are called a caste, cauldron, or kettle. You've noticed how much effort falcons put into their survival and that of their next generation, traveling vast distances. But do they succeed, or does danger always loom over their population? The truth is, falcons spare no effort, yet they can't escape threats. Wolves and owls prey on young falcons, while humans pose an even greater danger through habitat loss, pollution, and hunting. Pesticides like DDT once wreaked havoc on peregrine falcon populations in the United States, prompting a ban in 1972. Over the years, awareness and conservation have grown. Falconry is regulated in most countries to protect the birds and the environment, and laws prohibit hunting them for consumption. Fortunately, falcons are now least concern on the endangered species list, but they still require assistance, our assistance, since these apex predators play a significant role in ecosystems. By keeping populations of small mammals, birds, and insects in check, they ensure ecological harmony. So, it's just as important to conserve them as it is to conserve every other species on the planet. By getting close and familiar with the world of the falcon, spread the word so that they can still get their share of life in this land and that sky.